Hey everybody, Sean with the Good Dog, and it's at Dylan Goalie 101 on Instagram. Okay, always got to get the name out first. TGD's AMA, and this is basically if Dylan is the name. Dylan's asking about how important are certifications. So lots of debate out there in the dog training world about you should get more certifications, more is better, or the contrary, or the opposing view is just get your hands on lots of dogs, get lots of personal experience. Some say both. My personal experience has been, for one, I've never been asked for any certifications. I've never been asked what my qualifications are when I've shown up to a client or work with a client. No one has ever asked me, can I see your certifications? What school did you go to? How are you qualified for this? Any of that stuff. And so what I'm trying to get at is that if you don't put content out, if you don't share your results, if you don't create a conversation with the public that shows what you can do, then maybe you do need certifications. If you're going to just put up a website and then just show up at people's houses, or hope that they call you based on your website and what nice things you say about yourself, you might need certifications, because you're basically asking people to trust you and you're not showing them anything. So certifications are a proxy for being qualified. Certifications are saying, I've gone through these programs, and these should indicate that I'm qualified to do this, and this. Whether they actually do or not, that's up for a lot of debate. But that's kind of the goal of them. That's why they're there. They are there to teach you, and they are there to help you move along, but they're also there for the consumer to be able to discern who's qualified and who's not. Now, we're in an age where everyone can publish what they actually do, what their viewpoints are, what they think, what their beliefs are, what their approaches are, what their tools, what their techniques are, their actual client interactions, what's their bedside manner, what their results are, how they work through problems, what they're able to achieve, all these things, which, to be perfectly honest, are far more powerful than any certification. Because a certification, we all know, people can get lots of certifications, they can get degrees, they can get all sorts of things and not necessarily be incredibly wise, knowledgeable, or be able to bring a lot of value. They just happen to have gone through the steps and gotten this paper, whatever it is. So for me, it's far more valuable, far more helpful for the consumer to actually see what you do, see what you're able to do. So instead of looking to get and acquire more certifications, which are going to still give them a vague sense of like, well, I mean, it says this and this. Like most consumers, most dog owners looking for a dog trainer aren't really going to know what these certifications mean. They might give them a little boost of like confidence. Well, they've got some certification. I don't know what it means, these letters. But everybody will know what a video that shows a challenging dog improving means. They'll know that you're capable. They'll know how you work with dogs. They'll know how you work with your clients. They'll be able to see with their very own eyes exactly what your certifications truly are, rather than something that some paper claims that you should know or should be able to achieve or be able to do. So my recommendation, like I said, I've never been asked. No one's ever asked, and going on 15 years of doing this work, no one's ever asked, what are your qualifications? What are your certifications? Any of that stuff? Why? Because from the get, I've been putting out videos showing who I am, what I believe, what the tools are, what kind of dogs we work with, what we're able to do, what our training program looks like, what kind of results we're able to achieve, and that's far better than any certification is for consumers that are contemplating, should I hire you? Should I hire this person? I've got like 9 trainers I'm looking at. This one's got a ton of certifications, but this one's got all these videos. These dogs that don't look good, but now they're looking way better. And they're nice people, and they're generous, and they're giving away a lot of information, and on and on and on. What I'm hoping is that you can see the value in sharing reality for a prospective consumer, dog owner, rather than taking the certification route as, and I'm not saying don't go after certifications if they mean something to you. If you feel like you really want to get that and it will make you feel more confident and you feel like you're going to get some value out of going through the program, then by all means do it. I'm not saying don't do it. What I'm saying is that the belief that certifications are the answer to creating trust with a consumer, I think is heavily misplaced. It's heavily misunderstood. And all you have to do is look at consumer behavior, look at people that are hiring dog trainers and why, and they're not talking about certifications. They're talking about results they're seeing. They're talking about what's being shared. So we're in a different age. We're in a different time. Maybe a bunch of years ago when people only had that proxy of a certification to kind of go on, and word of mouth, even back in the day, they still had word of mouth where it was like, that trainer, man, he can really do some great stuff, or she's really amazing with these kinds of dogs, or whatever the case may be. Things have changed. So now you're able to actually take control of how you want to share with the world who you are and what you can do. And to me, that's way deeper and way more valuable and way more telling for your prospective consumer than any certification paper process, anything achieved through that would be able to grant you. So that's my take on it. If it's for you and you really want it and you think it's going to give you a little more confidence, go for it. And you want to learn a little bit more, go for it. Awesome. If you think it's going to get you over the top business-wise and edge out the competition and get you more business because people are like, yeah, you're certified. Most dog owners have no idea what the certifications mean, and what they're looking for is they're looking for results, and they're looking for people they can trust. All they're looking for. Can they find you? And once they find you, can they trust you? That's really all it comes down to. And there's nothing better, because you can say anything on a website with perfect wording and great pictures and all this stuff. But when you're putting out consistent content that's showing results and showing who you are, you can't really hide anywhere, which is exactly what your potential client is looking for. They're looking for someone who's not hiding anywhere. They're looking for somebody who's like, here it all is. Now you can make an informed decision. And if I was a dog owner looking for help, that's what I'd be looking for. I'd be looking for, I like that person. I like that they're honest. I like that they're generous. I like the way they work, and what they're saying makes sense. And damn, those dogs are really turning around. That's what I'd be looking for. I wouldn't be looking for certifications. So that's my take on it. And everybody's welcome to have their own opinion. Like I said, I'm not trashing certifications. You got them, awesome. You want to go after them, awesome. Just be tuned in to the psychology of what it feels like to be a consumer and what is going to give more value and substantiate your level of trust. And then make your decisions from there. Hope that helps. All right, talk soon. Bye.